Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the science of self-care and why it's crucial for your mental and emotional well-being. You know, as a doctor, I see firsthand the impact that stress and burnout can have on people's lives. It affects everything from your sleep to your relationships, even your ability to focus at work. But the good news is, prioritizing your well-being can make a world of difference. We're going to break down 7 powerful self-care practices that you can start implementing today. We're not talking about bubble baths and face masks here, although those can be nice too. We're talking about real, sustainable habits that can transform your life from the inside out. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. We live in a world that glorifies the hustle and always-on mentality, but at what cost? Neglecting your well-being isn't sustainable. It's like running a marathon without refueling. Increased anxiety, difficulty sleeping, irritability, low energy, even physical health problems. You can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritize your mental, emotional, and physical health. Put on your own oxygen mask first. You can't help others if you're struggling. Prioritize your well-being. It's not selfish, it's strategic. Handle stress, navigate challenges, and show up for others. Self-care doesn't have to be complicated. Incorporate small, sustainable habits. Nourish your mind, body, and soul. Explore actionable steps to prioritize well-being. Self-care is a journey, not a destination. Make it a non-negotiable part of your life. Let's talk about mindfulness. Now, I know the word mindfulness might seem a bit ambiguous, even intimidating, but it's actually a pretty simple concept. It's about bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. Think of your mind like a busy city street. Cars are zooming by, horns are honking, people are rushing around. That's your mind in its usual state, constantly bombarded with thoughts about the past, worries about the future, and judgments about the present. Mindfulness is like stepping onto a quiet sidewalk and simply observing the hustle and bustle without getting caught up in it. You're not trying to stop the traffic or change anything, you're just allowing it to be. So, how do you actually practice mindfulness? It can be as easy as taking a few deep breaths and noticing the sensations of your breath entering and leaving your body. It could be paying attention to the taste and texture of your food during a meal, or simply taking a few minutes to sit in silence and observe the sounds around you. The key is to approach these practices with a sense of curiosity and non-judgment. Your mind will wander, and that's okay. Simply acknowledge the thought and gently guide your attention back to the present moment. The benefits of mindfulness are numerous. Studies have shown that it can reduce stress and anxiety, improve focus and concentration, and even enhance emotional regulation. It's like hitting the pause button on your busy mind and giving yourself a moment to simply be. We all know exercise is good for our physical health, but did you know it's also a powerful tool for boosting your mental and emotional well-being? And no, you don't need to become a gym rat or run a marathon to reap the benefits. When you engage in physical activity, your brain releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Think of endorphins as your body's natural antidepressants. They help reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, and even pain. Exercise also helps improve sleep quality, which is crucial for both physical and mental recovery. When you get a good night's sleep, you wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and better equipped to handle the day's challenges. And it's not just about the chemical changes happening in your brain. Exercise can also be a great way to release pent-up energy and tension. Think about it. When you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, what's the first thing you want to do? For many people, it's to curl up on the couch and disconnect. But often, the best thing you can do is actually get moving. Whether it's going for a walk, hitting the gym, dancing, swimming, or finding an activity you genuinely enjoy, make it a point to move your body regularly. You don't need to spend hours at the gym. Even 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week can make a significant difference. Balanced diet fuel your body and mind. You are what you eat. We've all heard that saying before, but it's really true. The food you consume directly impacts your physical and mental health. Just like a car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, your brain and body need the right nutrients to function at their best. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, provides your body with the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to thrive. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats can leave you feeling sluggish, foggy-brained, and more susceptible to mood swings. Think about how you feel after eating a greasy fast food meal compared to how you feel after eating a nutritious, home-cooked meal. Chances are you feel a lot more energized and focused after the healthier option. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a health food fanatic overnight. Start by making small, sustainable changes to your diet. Swap sugary drinks for water, incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your meals, and choose whole grains over refined grains whenever possible. Remember, food is fuel. Choose foods that nourish your body and mind and help you feel your best. Social connections, the power of human connection. Humans are social creatures. We crave connection, belonging, and a sense of community. Strong social connections are essential for our emotional well-being. When we feel supported and connected to others, we're better equipped to handle stress, navigate challenges, and experience greater overall happiness. Think about a time when you were going through a difficult experience. Did you isolate yourself, or did you reach out to friends and family for support? Often, talking to someone we trust about what we're going through can make a world of difference. It allows us to process our emotions, gain new perspectives, and feel less alone in our struggles. On the flip side, social isolation and loneliness can have detrimental effects on our mental health. Studies have even shown that chronic loneliness can be as harmful to our health as smoking cigarettes. So how do we cultivate strong social connections? It starts with prioritizing quality time with loved ones. Put down your phone, step away from screens, and engage in meaningful conversations. Make an effort to connect with friends and family regularly, even if it's just a quick phone call or video chat. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there and meet new people. Join a club or group that aligns with your interests, volunteer in your community, or simply strike up a conversation with someone new. Adequate sleep. Recharge your body and mind. Sleep is just as essential for our health as eating, drinking, and breathing. It's during sleep that our bodies and minds can truly rest, repair, and rejuvenate. When we get enough sleep, we wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and better equipped to handle the day's challenges. On the other hand, chronic sleep deprivation can have serious consequences for our physical and mental health. Think about how you feel after a night of poor sleep. You're probably more irritable, have difficulty concentrating, and feel more stressed and overwhelmed. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can increase your risk of developing more serious health problems, such as heart disease, stroke, obesity, and diabetes. So, how much sleep do we really need? Most adults need around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. And it's not just about the quantity of sleep but also the quality. Here are a few tips to improve your sleep hygiene. Establish a regular sleep-wake cycle. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. And avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Setting boundaries. The power of saying no. Setting boundaries is about recognizing your limits and communicating them clearly and assertively to others. It's about protecting your time, energy, and emotional well-being by saying no to things that drain you and yes to things that fill you up. Think of your energy as a bank account. Every time you say yes to something, you're making a withdrawal. Every time you say no, you're making a deposit. If you're constantly overdrawing from your energy account by saying yes to everything and everyone, you're going to end up feeling depleted, resentful, and burned out. Setting boundaries allows you to manage your energy wisely and prioritize the things that are truly important to you. It's about recognizing that you can't be everything to everyone, and that's okay. Start by identifying areas of your life where you feel overextended or taken for granted. It could be at work, in your relationships, or even in your personal life. Once you've identified those areas, start setting small, manageable boundaries. For example, if you're constantly feeling overwhelmed at work, practice saying no to new projects or requests that are outside of your job description. If you have a friend who consistently drains your energy, set limits on how much time and emotional energy you're willing to give to that relationship. Remember, setting boundaries is not selfish, it's self-preservation. It's about prioritizing your well-being so that you can show up as the best version of yourself in all areas of your life. Self-care isn't selfish. 7 ways to recharge your mind and soul. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Remember, self-care is not a one-time thing but a continuous journey. It's about making a conscious effort to prioritize your well-being and incorporating these practices into your daily life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on mental and emotional well-being. We're here to support you on your journey to living a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Leave a comment below on how you practice self-care. We'd love to hear from you.